Hello, hello.
Hello, Shelby. Welcome.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Zales.
And Crystal.
It's the Carbon Couple, and we are here for another episode of the Denounced podcast. How's everybody doing out there? Gonna wait for a couple more people to join us in the chat and whatnot before we start discussing what we're gonna talk about.
You should go to live chat. Switch to live chat. But how are you doing today, Shelby?
Yes, I'm okay. I have a sprained knee. I fell on my skateboard the other day. I'm in some pain, but I'll be alright.
Yeah, you got it, brother. He's still in a lot of pain, but he's getting better.
Where's our people, yo? Yeah, I'm gonna mute it for a bit, wait for some people to join us. I hope I didn't mess up the stream.
No, you did it. Still on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to the studio though. Uh oh. 23,500. Should write that down somewhere.
No.
Uh-huh.
Send it to you.
23,500. Alright. People, well, I'm changing the title real quick. I think that works. Right? Yeah, right? Yeah. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I had to just make some changes to what was going on there. Wanted to actually put a title. My title was messed up several times.
Yeah.
I was making a title that was too long. So welcome, this Denounced podcast, where we are the most denounced and where we kill our idols. We're going to be discussing a couple different things today on the podcast. So, okay, oh, yeah, that was you. All right, so I'm going to open up today's conversation about the recent tragedy that happened at the Travis Scott concert out in Houston. It was the Astroworld Fest. It was the third Astroworld Fest. It's like an annual music festival he does every year. It was shut down, I think, for 2 years because of COVID. And so this is the first time it's been back. So it's the third one. And basically, from what I've read, 8 people died and a bunch of people were injured due to
like 300 or something?
Yeah, due to a crowd surge. And so a crowd surge is when, you know, like, it's basically a stampede. There's been a lot of talk about it. People have been discussing different theories and whatnot. I just think really that, like, it all chalks down to people, like, being hysterical and, you know, this whole, yeah, people just going crazy at concerts. Like, it's really crazy. I want to see what else people's takes on it. I know a couple people are interested in discussing this. I mean, shit. If there's any less reasons to go out to shows, like shows, you know, like, I mean, we've been to like Broadway shows recently. I'd do that, you know. We could sit, we're chilling. We could chill and sit in our seats. There isn't like standing space. And,
Yeah.
I mean, sports events aren't like that. I don't know what's going on with these concerts. Live Nation is grossly negligent in the whole thing. It's a fucking fiasco, to be honest.
And the crazy thing is how he be egging people on.
Yeah, like at first I didn't want to like put blame on him, but then I did my, like, you know, not too much research, but like I've seen people post videos of him, like he fucking like encourages his fans to bug out, you know, which I guess I get it, like, for the energy, but like people gotta bug out in a safe way, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if he didn't have done that before, then, you know, people probably wouldn't be so hard on him. I know he wants to be on this whole rock star shit, and a lot of his fans are gonna, you know, just like defend him.
Even if he is wrong.
Yeah. There was one person that was like comparing him to Michael Jackson, and I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, you're talking about Travis Scott. I don't listen to Travis Scott. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but we listen to some Michael over here.
Yeah, definitely listen to Michael. Like I kind of, I mean, I don't even understand why those people were fainting at Michael's concerts. Like people are just fucking.
They were screaming too goddamn much.
They're going crazy for celebrities. It's fucking insane. You know, but even then, like it's Michael Jackson. Like I'm not saying it's warranted, but at least it's more justified than like
Yeah.
trampling somebody at a Travis Scott concert.
Yeah, like they were just so damn starstruck and screaming their head off so damn loud that they fucking passed out type shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
They didn't die. They just passed out from being so damn starstruck.
I mean, I want to know about deaths at concerts now. About this whole situation, like how many people have died at different concerts?
We probably end up going down a rabbit hole with that one.
Well, speaking about rabbit holes, I did go into a Mandela Effect rabbit hole. We will be talking about those a little bit later.
Yeah.
If you don't know what a Mandela Effect is, Mandela Effects are when people basically remember things in history but with details altered. For example, a lot of people believed that Nelson Mandela did not die when he died several years ago, but that when he died when he was in jail before he was ever president of South Africa. And so, that's one Mandela. That's where the name Mandela Effects come from. Yeah, the Berenstain and Berenstain Bears, but then like there's other ones that there's new ones.
And which is what we was watching earlier.
So if it's very interesting and it's something that like it's kind of bugged out. Hopefully more people do join. If
I just hit a couple people up.
Yeah, let's see. We got 11 playback so far, but I don't know. I want people to join the chat so we can talk and discuss because we haven't been on for since Saturday, and I kind of want to talk to people. Even though I'm pretty sure people do want to hear this audio only experience, but part of the show is the chat participation. So I do want to allow a couple people to come in before we start going off. And then later on, we're going to be talking about another crazy situation,
which is actually fairly recent.
Yeah, so I don't want to give away too much about that, but it has to do with how the behavior of modern women. I think it just goes to how like dystopian is like as society is as a whole. Like. And if there is a Mandela effect, can we get a different like universe that we go into? Because I don't like the residue from this timeline. People are insane here. But I'm gonna mute this real quick. See if anybody comes in, says anything to us, because before we set the stream, I had to go handle some business, so I'll be back. Sorry about that, folks. We just had to take care of some stuff here at the house real quick. You know, we have children, they had to be put off to bed. And then I also had to take care of a little something myself. But we are back now. And I guess we'll just start discussing these topics a little bit.
Okay.
So, all right, let's move this here. I guess, real quick. Let's give you a quick mic check.
My check. I mean, I'll sit up when I'm about to talk.
All right, you gotta talk a little bit louder too.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be up. My check. You see?
All right. So, this Travis Scott situation. So 8 people died. The show continued on for like 40 minutes after it was like what did they say? It was announced a mass casualty event.
Yeah, and he was told too that there was somebody who was literally dead. Like they were telling him somebody's dead over there. Like you should stop the show.
Well, you can't. All the people who were like, "Oh, we're trying to get the show to stop." Like, no, you weren't. Shut the fuck up. Like all those people jumping, like you weren't doing shit. Like you were going to you were going to people whose jobs it were to do what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? If people cared so much, there wouldn't have been people jumping on security and medical vehicles and dancing. If people really cared that much, one of the things that I'm really I'm annoyed of seeing is all the people like, yeah, there are people there who cared, but they're gonna act like that was like the theme throughout the crowd. If that was the case, then there wouldn't have been a crowd surge that injured 300 people. 8 people wouldn't have died if people really cared that much. There was footage of people breaking in, like just running past the gates at the beginning of the show. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That show they should have shut shit down early. And like one of the things that's been really annoying me is how condescending like certain, like I guess subgroups that listen to other musical genres, like metalheads are like, oh, take note rappers. And it's like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, you know how much bullshit goes down at all these fucking shows? Metal shows included. How many people leave mosh pits fucking fucked up? Where they're not normal and stuff like that. Hey, how you doing? Commentary with Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
So like, the Travis Scott shit is sad. It does leave like a bitter taste, It does set a really nasty precedent. I really feel like the people who organize the show, like Live Nation, and stuff like that, they're grossly negligent. People have said like this ain't the first time people have died at like one of their events. You know what I'm saying? So, we don't do music festivals, so that's not something that really affects us. But like I'm pretty sure like as time goes on and kids get older, they're gonna want to do things like this, and what music festivals gonna want to be on things like I don't know if you should go to that.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if my kid gets hurt at some fucking music festival because people don't know how to act.
Yeah.
I think that's really what it is. Is people don't know how to act. People want to blame the music. People want to blame all this other shit. It's the gross negligence of the concert organizers, and it's the misbehavior of the people who attended the show. People are way too thirsty for experiences to get like, up close, and I don't know, man. Like this whole shit, I get it. People been fucking cooped up. They want to get out. They want to, they want to mingle, and so there's gonna be a lot of extra energy at this show. But I don't think it warranted like any of that shit. Like go to a Broadway show. Like everything is super organized. It's not the same. And even then, other music festivals are not. I mean, I don't know. Our friends go to music festivals and they said they're pretty mellow. Um, I just like Governor's Ball happened recently, and then they're Rolling Loud, but there was like a huge police presence at Rolling Loud, and that was both in New York, and then this shit happened out in Houston, and then all those people got hurt. So it's not the it's not the artist, it's not the music. It's even though the music could encourage people to act a certain way, like, and Travis Scott has done that, but I'm not gonna say he did it at this show, you know. But what he said has in past shows did have an effect on what happened this year, and so like he does have to take some of the responsibility for that.
Definitely, especially his history with egging crowds on and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think the fucking apology was fucking embarrassing. The fucking memes though, the memes for the fucking apology are hilarious. Like they put the CJ from San Andreas because has people were like, yo, he apologized like how we called him out of work. Like, like that shit is so fucking crazy. Like it. Yeah, it's so ill. I see. It seems so disingenuous to me. You know what I'm saying?
Disingenuous.
Yeah, it was very disingenuous. I'm not gonna say Travis Scott shouldn't encourage his fans to bug out and rage or whatever. Like, just rage responsibly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I'm not gonna put that much stigma on that man. He didn't know what was going on like that at the time. Like he was just doing his job. As a performer, you really can't see what's going on, and you got the show must go on. You know what I'm saying? Like people paid for those tickets, and you have to refund everybody their tickets if the show stops for some reason. Human life is not worth a show continuing, but like there should have been measures for that stuff to not happen. That has to do with Live Nation being a shitty company, to be honest. And then the way that people behave, like people need to chill the fuck out. Like think how many concerts, like they're huge concerts, and they don't have this type of like shit happening at them. You know what I'm saying? And then like people are talking about like people have been brought up a lot of different situations, like Woodstock '99, where there was like a lot of a lot of shit, like a lot of violence, a lot of people were arrested, a lot of people were hurt. There was a lot of property damage. There was bonfires and people dehydrating, passing out. Like it was, people were saying like, and then there was that guy who was saying that this show was like a show in hell. You know what I'm saying? So like there has been crazy ass shows like that. Where things are not well organized and there's a whole bunch of people out somewhere in a fucking field and they're all dying of fucking dehydration. And then the fucked up shit that happens at shows. A lot of women are, that's one of the things that annoyed me about how condescending a lot of these metalheads were about the show, when it was just like, yo, how many women have been sexually assaulted at those shows, at metal shows? How many people have been physically assaulted, like beat the fuck up at these shows? So it's just like, yeah. So like these shows, like these concerts are almost like clubs. You know what I'm saying? Where like all the bad shit that you can see at clubs and parties and shit like that, you will see this stuff at the show. It's not exclusive and it's not exclusive to any genre. You go to any show, some people could be doing some shady shit or whatever. So like I don't really like how people are trying to blame rap music for this shit. And even then, like me and being a rapper, I'd hardly classify Travis Scott as rap. He is some type of hip hop rap music. I don't know. You could call it like trap wave or something. I don't know what the fuck. It's some weird shit. I don't know. It's not. I'm not into it. To each their own. But there were some conspiracy shit. Like he did have that weird, like National Enquirer ass promo material where they see you on the other side and people making it like, oh, it was a human sacrifice at a, and I'm just like this, like, no, I just think people. I don't think it's that deep. I just think that people, I think the concert organizers and whatever were just fucking negligent as fuck, right? And then Travis being basically a dumbass encouraged his fans to act a certain way. They pulled up to this event where the concert, where the organizers were ill prepared for this type of fucking chaos, and basically like this shit was just too much, and people ended up hurt and people ended up dying because of just a compounding of dumb shit.
Yeah.
And so that's where I see it. I wouldn't want to put all the blame on Travis. He is a young guy. That's I'm not gonna say he's the nicest guy either, because there's like videos of him like kicking like photographers off his fucking stage, like, who the fuck are you, man? Get the fuck out of here. And and he has a fucking daughter or whatever, a kid with fucking one of the Kardashians, so he's probably not the coolest like dude. Yep, but tis for them. People are gonna move on from this shit pretty quickly. Just like everything. I just think in the future there's gonna be the shows are gonna, it's gonna be crazy. You can't have anything happen at a show now. The big artists aren't gonna fucking be affected by this. The small artists, small shows, oh man, this is gonna affect the. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, even though it had nothing to do with it. Our 100 person show is nothing compared to having 50,000 people, and then niggas surge and like crush like the first 4 rows. That's not possible like at a smaller show. But watch, the smaller independent artists are gonna get punished so badly for it. Yep. But that's our take on it. Watch, in a couple years, there's going to be a Mandela effect on this, where the story's going to be different. I guess that's what we're talking about next. We're going to go into the Mandela effect. I went down a little rabbit hole earlier and started watching videos about Mandela effects.
Yeah, it was saying new Mandela effects.
Yeah, and I was like, what? There's new ones. I think the craziest one to me is the Black Tom Island. That shit is bugged out to me, because like being from New York and never hearing about this piece of history, like, what you mean like Germans attacked like the U.S. in 1910s? Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, oh, that's why people can't go up to the torch of this, the Statue of Liberty and whatever.
Obliterated.
I really feel like it's not a Mandela effect. I just feel like the U.S. covered it up for so long because of like wanting to keep like foreign religion.
Island boy.
Yeah, what up? I was thinking like it will fuck up like.
Hello, Mark.
Hello there, Mark. Kit Kat bar, yeah, good, yeah, they weren't hyphenated or whatever. Yeah, like the hyphen in Kit Kat. People don't know if there's a hyphen or not. Hello, Courtney.
Hey, Courtney.
So I was just talking about Black Tom Island. Black Tom Island was. Yeah, no, but there's this one Mandela effect that I recently heard about. It's called the Black Tom Island explosion. Where.
Well, the Mandela effect with that comes where people believe that they've been on top you know, at the torch even after it's closed. That's the Mandela effect with that one.
Yeah, like people, yeah, like so the torch of the Statue of Liberty has been closed. You know, no one's ever been able to go to it. I mean, I've been to the Statue of Liberty, but never been to the torch. And that's because you can't get into the torch. Like, it's always been that you can't get into the torch, and you know, the Mandela effect comes into like the reasoning. The reason was always changing, and now there's, you know, I just learned about an explosion that happened in New Jersey, basically like in the Hudson Bay, that damaged the arm of the Statue of Liberty, and it was like the first attack on American soil, and which is the reason why America entered World War One in 1917, and it's called. And now we have the like that Black Tom Island shit, you know. I just feel like America didn't want to admit that they got that way. So they ain't say nothing about it from now on. Like, them niggas got caught lacking. OD. I would have, hey, you know, we ain't had no Federal Bureau of Investigation. We had no intelligence agency. We had no espionage like tactics. We're just out here being dumb fucks and selling weapons to niggas' enemies and thought that shit was sweet. And then we got. And then instead of admitting that we got, we just don't talk about it. I think that's how it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so there was some other ones.
The other one about, all right, so yo, what do you call the station on 42nd, right, where you can get the 5, right? Is it Grand Central Station or is it Grand Central Terminal? That was the other one.
Yeah.
That one kind of tripped me out because I always called it Grand Central Station, but it's actually called Grand Central Terminal. And I was like, nah, get the fuck out of here. And then I looked back into shit and I'm like, oh wait, in Spider-Man they call Grand Central Terminal GCT, which the T stands for terminal. So I'm like, okay. But then it's like, well, why do we call it station? And that's because it used to be called Grand Central Station way back in the day. But then it's just like, well, why do we still say it? You know, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm saying, oh, meet me at Grand Central Station. I'm telling you, meet me at the subway station in Grand Central. That could also be it, because there's other. Yeah, but it's crazy. It's actually terminal. Like, it's Grand Central Terminal, and I'm like, no, get the fuck out of here, right? It should trip me the fuck out.
There was the other one with the Wizard of Oz. It was like,
oh, that the Scarecrow's holding a pistol throughout the entire movie. I never noticed that.
You never noticed that? I have.
Yeah, I never noticed that. You know what else bugged me out? What? Mona Lisa wearing a veil. I never realized Mona Lisa's wearing a veil.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm looking at different pictures and I'm like, yo, the veil is clearly there, but I've never noticed it before. And I'm like, nah. It's like now people are like, oh nah, this is a Mandela effect. Like, when y'all picture the Mona Lisa, is she wearing a thin lace veil over her face? Yeah, it's like it's like what? So it's like now it's not only Bernstein Bears or Bernstein Bears.
Bernstein and Bernstein.
Yeah, it's not just Kit Kat with a hyphen or not. Now it's just like, now it's like the Mona Lisa. Now it's
it's the Mona Lisa.
Now it's Grand Central Station, which now it's really Terminal.
Yeah,
but I've always called it Station.
Mm-hmm.
Mandela! It's everywhere. What other?
Oh yeah, that's another thing that they mentioned, Mark, in that video with the whole smirk thing.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's. I would say it's like a face that you can't really tell what it is. You can't tell if it's a smirk or a plain face. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't really tell what it is. Shit.
That first thing should kill me.
There was another one about the dazzle boats, which are like dazzle boats where basically Navy freighters and Navy boats that were like painted to have these crazy ass designs, so they're like harder for like U-boats to see. And so like we never thought that like World War II would have these crazy ass like like things in the background. And then now you go back to look at like World War II colors and photos, and there's like dazzle boats, and those and then the
those
fucking
balloons.
And the barrage bombs, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The barrage balloons.
Yeah.
And then the other one about the Hindenburg. So are you guys familiar with the Hindenburg, the Zeppelin that blew up in the sky? It's a very famous photo of like a Zeppelin, like an airship, basically blowing up mid-flight. You guys remember that? Now, if you know about that shit, how many people died in the Hindenburg when the ship blew up in the sky? Because what I've learned, it was everybody. Everybody died.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense, right? Like, oh, something made of helium blows up in the sky into a giant flame ball and drops to the sky. Yeah, everybody in that motherfucker had to die.
Uh-huh.
But
I kind of remember Looney Tunes being that second way too.
Yeah, Looney Tunes to me were always had the UNES. Hello, Nat.
Hey, Natalie.
We talk about Mandela Effects. We talk about the Black Time explosion.
He said he high. I want to get high too.
He's like, oh shit. He's like, yeah, I talk about Mandela Effects. That's crazy now, but that's like the Mandela Effect is like, because what I think of it is, it's weird because like I do believe that humans do misremember things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like I really feel like people think that like, oh, nah, my memory is perfect. Like, nah, nigga, my memory is not perfect. I don't remember a lot of shit. I don't remember half of the things I'm supposed to do if I don't write them down. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, time is moving. You know what I mean? So you're gonna misremember shit. So like for example, earlier when I was digging into this this rabbit hole, right? There was a thing about Britney Spears in what video was that?
Oh, I forgot, but it's that video where she has like that
red jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so everybody remembers that she had like a headset, like a concert headset in the video. I thought she had one in the video.
Yeah, I was like, I kind of remember her always having.
Everybody's talking about she doesn't have it in the video, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, O'Reilly. I always heard it with the S. Oh, O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Bow! You know what's my shit from the commercials? The 800-988-2300 Empire. Procter and Gamble.
I can't stand Jay. say weed bad for your memory, but I never forget to smoke.
There's gonna be a Mandela effect about weed.
Could have sworn I just smoked that.
Smoking them tweeds and shit.
Smoking them tweeds and shit.
Yeah, the Mandela effect.
Let me get that weed up there.
Nah, B. It's a dub, nigga. There you go.
Smoking on them tweeds and shit.
Smoking on tweeds and shit.
This wasn't open.
You know what's gonna make people bug out too?
What?
When people see stuff from the past and they're gonna think it's a Mandela effect when it was real. Like when you know that it was real, but they're gonna think it's a Mandela effect. On some real shit, there was like we had 2 unfinished bags in the chair. Where were they? I'm drinking some water.
Yeah, that water tastes amazing.
It's good water.
It was amazing. Ice cold.
Speaking of water, the North Pole. Is there a piece of land at the North Pole, or is it comprised of water? That's another Mandela effect. Everyone thinks that there's fucking land at the North Pole. There is not land up there. It is the Arctic Ocean.
Wow. A big water. Yes. Yes, a big water.
A big water. What happens when you Mandela affect your own life? And you misremember shit in your own life? Can someone Mandela affect you and say, no, you was wearing a blue shirt that day? I just think humans are very susceptible to like being convinced. You know what I'm saying? Like people are gullible. You can literally prime somebody to get the answer that you want. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Sorry folks, I have a sprained knee that I'm getting over and it hurts. Yes, the mind is very fragile. People could literally implant memories. You can misremember. So really, what I feel like a lot of the Mandela effects stuff is like people claiming that their mind is so strong, and then when you tell them like no, you actually misremembered, like they just can't take it. They can't reconcile those two things, and so it's just like oh no, I'm from another timeline, you know.
From a different universe.
From a different universe.
What if that is what's going on?
What?
We're like transferring into different universes through like a wormhole or something.
Well, tell Dr. Strange to cut his shit the fuck out. And if he's gonna do all that shit, put me in a goddamn universe where there's more goddamn like positive outcomes. He puts me in the most. Fuck you, Doctor Strange.
Different
fuck
universes and people
different put me in this bullshit ass multiverse. Fuck you, and Benedict Cumberbatch.
And all these Mandela effects are all real. They just exist in different universes.
Yeah, fucking asshole.
Jay put mind blown.
Yeah, it's fucking. So the Mandela effect is just Doctor Strange dicking about in the multiverse and probably fucking whatchamacall her face, the Scarlet Witch. And they take shrooms and they have a bad trip and they fuck with everybody else's shit.
Right. Little bitch.
Oh my god, that'll be a horrible ass movie. Scarlet Witch or Doctor Strange on shrooms.
Oh my god.
Fucking up the multiverse.
Look what I can do! Just fucking rip the earth in half. Oh, that's amazing.
That's gonna be the next movie. It's gonna be Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange, the Mandela Effect. You think that should be the name of the movie, the Mandela Effect?
Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch star.
This is Nelson Mandela. I represent Johannesburg, South Africa. I'm just remembering that from the Reflection Eternal album.
Yeah, the heart is like more centered.
I thought
But
it
it's
was
still more on the left side though. But it's more centered.
behind your breastbone. It's not more. It's not more over here.
No, it's not like over here.
It's not over there.
Not
It's more here.
over there. It's more beer. More beer.
I mean, I'm guessing that. I mean, that would make sense. You wouldn't want your heart outside, outside from
Not being protected by
outside of your breastbone. Like, I would want my sternum to
protect my heart.
Yeah, when I took that fucking slam to the chest, if I didn't have my heart was, I would have
exploded in your chest.
like I was on Fist of the North Star. Nani! Fucking coughing up blood on Southern Boulevard. Heart all caved in. Yeah, so I think that Mandela Effect saved my life.
That's funny.
Like the Mandela Effect that people think that he says, Luke, I am your father. He never says that. He
Yeah.
He says, no, I am your father.
Yeah, not Luke. He never says, Luke, I'm your father.
He says, hey. He says,
like, what? Wait, what?
Oh, here's another Mandela Effect.
What?
Everyone believes that Frieza says, ha, you fool! This isn't even my final form!
And he does not say that.
He never says that shit. He never says that shit.
Yeah, we just got past that Frieza shit.
Yeah, so like I think it's just disremembering shit.
Stay with your chest, LOL.
It's just
Pause avocados have never existed, I remember for sure. Not always been avocado.
I mean, but there's different types of avocados. There's Haas avocados, and there's, I don't know what they call the other avocados, but they're smaller.
Aren't those the Haas avocados?
No, the Haas avocados are the big smooth ones. And then there's the small lumpy ones. Those are different avocados, though.
I always thought those was the Haas ones. That's weird. That's a whole different Mandela Effect in itself.
So you don't know which one is which?
I always thought the smaller ones were the Haas ones.
We'll gotta see. I know there's two different types of avocados. Aguacate.
And guava?
Okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Natalie.
They don't want you to know about these Mandela effects. They said, nah, son.
Now, son, she can't be allowed to know.
There's Mandela effects about this Travis Scott show. You know what's another Mandela effect? Some people don't remember. There was a fucking report at 9/11 how they found bombs on the fucking George Washington Bridge. Nobody remembers that shit. Like, you're looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
There was reports
I
that
don't
there was
remember
bombs
that.
found on the George Washington Bridge. That's something I remember.
I don't remember.
But not a lot of people remember that. So that's
It's
another
probably
Mandela
because
effect.
everything else that was going on, like the buildings falling, the Pentagon being hit,
Yeah, it was.
all just a whole bunch of chaos.
While you are here, remember to hit that like button.
If you are new to the channel, please subscribe.
Comment because it helps the algorithm.
And every Thursdays we do this Denounced podcast.
Yes. So, yeah, man. Fucking. What other Mandela effects do you remember? Handles.
I didn't mean to put doo-doo. Scooby doo-doo.
I remember there were times where he would gulp.
What?
Shaggy. I remember there'd be times he would gulp, so there'll be a lump in his neck because he would gulp. I remember that because I'm a huge Scooby Doo fan. So,
Yeah.
like, gore. You know,
But that's goofy.
Zoink, Scoob.
He said gores.
Reggie. Zoinks. I don't know about this, Scoob. Yeah, you're right, Reggie. And then, you know. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum, dum. I'm tired of y'all people with y'all disgusting portrayals of Velma in your cosplays. Stop having Velma and Freddy get together. Freddy is with Daphne. It's obvious that's why they always go off together and they never get anything done. Because they're busy fucking. And Velma and Scooby and Shaggy do all the hard work. And then they solve the goddamn mystery. Velma does not get into it with Daphne and Fred. That's weird. If she was going to get with anybody, it'd be Shaggy because he obviously has weed.
And she needs the weed for things.
Yeah, they've been friends since they were kids, so cut that shit out. Get your mind out the damn gutter. Alright? What kind of friends group y'all have where y'all been friends for like 20 years and a bunch of people fucking each other? That sounds messy as shit.
That's just a group of swingers.
Ew. A pup named Scooby Doo is my shit. Yo, some of the Scooby Doo movies is goated, yo. Like Escape from Monster Island. And then I love the Scooby Doo movies, like the old shits, like when they used to have like the Harlem Globetrotters and like Batman on. I want to get a Scooby Doo tattoo, yo.
Of what though?
Like just like
Of him?
his head, like his face popping out of his dog tag. Like you know how you guys wear it, and his face coming out like the middle of it. I don't know where I put it though.
What kind of friends you have?
It's nasty.
You're nasty.
Bunch of nasty motherfuckers.
Nasty motherfucker.
You gonna go hang out with your friends and then all of a sudden you got
And all of a sudden you fuck.
It's gross.
You nasty bitch.
One day your friend's gonna be tight because you don't want to fuck, and then you just want to do regular friend shit. Cause it's like you got a new video game, you'd rather do that. It's nasty. Normalize having platonic friendships.
Oh, that's a new one. That he was shot by his wife.
I don't think she shot him.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think Jackie O had that killer heart. She was able to splatter her husband. In the back of that car.
and blood wouldn't have splattered on her.
That way it did.
That way.
Yeah, she was the one who did it.
Yeah.
That shit was all over her.
Yeah, all over her.
Yeah.
Blood would have splattered away from her.
There's mad different conspiracies there. You know, that's the thing that bugs me out the most about the whole fucking JFK situation isn't even the conspiracies or any of that. Is how George Herbert Walker Bush, right? George W. Bush's daddy. Yeah. You know George Herbert Walker Bush. George W. Bush's father, right? Was supposed to be in Dallas working as on the security detail for JFK. He missed being there, so he failed at his job tremendously because the man got fucking clapped, right? Mm-hmm. And then you became the director of the CIA later. Like that shit, and then later in your life, your dumbass son becomes president, and within that happening, the biggest attack on American soil happens, right? And you just sit there like a dumb shit, like, while you and your fucking buddies are basically like,
yeah,
it's just like, yo, this shit's crazy, you know. So, like, a lot of this Mandela Effect shit really comes also to like new information coming out, and people like the truth being uncovered, and so that's when like, okay, now it's just like you were misinformed before, now we're filling you with new information.
Yeah.
So, from the Mandela Effect, I'm pretty sure we all have our feelings about it. I chalk it up to misremembering, people really feeling maybe new information coming out. I don't know about like it actually really being real. Mine's just they just work that way. Mm-hmm. We dead ass will believe something happened, but it really ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure the next person we talk about wishes there was a Mandela Effect for her, where everybody misremembers what she did, but this is pretty recent. This girl that we're going to be talking about right
now. Nobody's going to forget that.
All right, so, okay, guys, how do we preface this? All right, so... So there was a young woman, right? And
19 years old.
She's 19 years old, and she recently appeared in some explicit videos. She was featured on a website that is known for its extreme videos, where like they're like literally like plowing a girl's face. Multiple dudes doing such, and it's called Ghetto Something. We're not gonna say what the second word is, but if you know the site, you know what we're talking about. So a young woman was on this site, and she recently was on an Instagram Live bragging that she made $2,000 off of her hard work, and basically her family disowned her because of it. And so a couple of I guess you could say manosphere, red pill, commentators picked up the situation, have been talking about it. Mediocre tutorials and reviews talked about it. Who else talked about it?
A couple people talked about it.
The Playback talk about it?
I think Playback might have talked about it.
Yeah. So yeah, this young woman was bragging that she was on this how can you say how can we say the name of the site but like in a different way? I could say you could say Ratchet Retchers. She was on Ratchet Retchers. She was on she was yeah.
I don't remember which way I remember it.
What, HIPAA?
Yeah.
You know, it's the second. It's the
second one.
It's the first one. Wait, is it? I actually have it written down somewhere. Where's that thing that I have? Where's that little packet?
Where'd you put it?
That little packet.
It's not by book. You had it earlier.
Right here. It's HIPPA. Right here. I don't know. I had it written down somewhere. I just started working at a medical facility, so I know that one. Well, it's something, whatever, blah blah blah. What the fuck happened right now? Yep. But this woman who was on this adult website, did an act with some people, and her family was not happy about it.
Nope.
Her grandmother disowned her from the family.
Yeah, I'm over here trying to find the grandma's Facebook post about it. I can't find it. But
what?
She went off on that Facebook post.
Yeah.
She went off on that Facebook post.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think that shit is crazy.
Yes.
So like I said, she was on the website Ratchet Retchers. What else can you say? Yeah. And she was bragging about that shit and talking about how she got $2,000, which
almost $2,000, which
yeah,
really it was $1,500.
Yeah, with the taxes, to do a scene with these people. She said that another girl tapped out and that girl didn't get paid. Imagine being like, one of these girls who decides to do, like adult film, and they basically like get you to the point where you're completely disgusted, where you don't want to do it anymore. You walk away from the scene, and you don't get paid for the vile shit that they do to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You volunteered your time to get ravaged, like not even an animal. You know what I'm saying? Treated less than. Like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And the fact that certain like one of the things that I've realized like in the last couple of years, like I'm not gonna say that like people who are sex workers, like women who are sex workers, don't deserve like companion to somebody to love them, but the normalization of like people participating in like sex work, you know what I'm saying, like that doesn't lead to a regular life. You can't have a regular like relationship, whilst being a sex worker, because like sex entails intimacy. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, like people who, especially
They can't really hear you.
Oh. Okay, I'm trying to away from the mic.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually trying to get my water and stuff.
Okay.
I see my brush over there. I'm gonna need more water.
Yeah, it's in here. We'll go get some.
Oh shit. Hold up, guys. My goddamn knee. Shit. Ow. Ow. Oh. Oh. Oh gosh. I wish I had a Mandela effect for this pain. And it went away. That didn't fall in this universe. Oh fuck. Wow. Oh. So I was saying this young woman was featured on a very extreme website. This story was picked up by mediocre tutorials and reviews as well as playback. They were speaking about this young woman who had participated in an adult video, an extreme adult video, and later on was bragging about it on Instagram Live, talking about how she got $200, that they be girls out here selling their joint for $200, so she got her $2,000, and some sinister, like what MTR was calling him, a sinister young man who was encouraging her. Like, yo, I really felt like dude was just clowning her shit.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like he was like, as they say, shading her. You know what I'm saying?
You gave your mom some of that $2,000?
Yo, the question he asked, I'm like, yo, he violated her shit with that question. But she was sitting there and she was like, yo, I'm a champ, I ain't give up. I was like, this is disgusting. And apparently they made, like, she threw up in the video of her getting her, her face destroyed. But she was like, oh no, what's a nutriment? Like, they, like, she, I guess, drank a nutriment, and then they, like, but that's fucking disgusting. And then they took a picture of her, and now, like, the picture's been circulating. And, yeah, her fucking family heard about that shit, and they disowned her. Grandma was like, nah, you were fucking, told her all types of shit. Scolded the fuck out of her.
Yeah, y'all gotta see MTR's fucking video about it. Yeah. MTR's video about it is the best one that we've seen so far.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the video real quick.
And put it in the chat, the link?
Yeah. Okay, so give me 1 second.
This is the Carbon Couple channel.
Oh. Shit. Alright. Give me 1 second here. So this is what Grandma had to say about this young woman in the video. She said to her, I have never been so embarrassed, humiliated, and felt so degraded in all of my 68 years. Don't ever call me your grandmother again as long as you live. Get the family's pictures the hell off of your page and forget that you have one. You were given everything any child could want. And you're talking about $2,000 like that's money. That's not porn. That's being a 50-cent street whore lie for everyone to see. Your brother, the one that's a producer in California, and the one in Jersey called. They were in tears and disbelief. I'm done with you, and so is everyone else. Your first cousin didn't want to show it to me. I forced him to. Let's see that $2,000 can ever help you gain dignity and self-respect. So that was the grandmother's response to to the shit, because she was bragging about the situation. And what I was saying was, I think in today's society, I feel like normal people trying to participate in sex work is often normalized. And I'm not to say that people who do or who are sex workers don't deserve companionship or love or a relationship, but those people must be aware that it's going to be very difficult to do that when you're giving up like intimacy as a commodity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a stripper, you're going to have to find somebody who's going to be okay with you being naked in front of other people. You know, oh, you do, you know, you do certain things, like, oh, you do videos, the person's that you're with is gonna have to be comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's asking a lot, you know, from someone to be comfortable with. And I think that it's a detriment, because it's really getting to the point where, like, I'm really thinking that, like, society is really pushing, like, young women to just be fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of these people are like, oh, we shouldn't judge people. We shouldn't judge people. Like, yo, people gonna judge you every fucking day.
Yeah.
People judge you for whatever you do. People judge us for the shit we do. We bother nobody, and we've been harshly judged. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of what you're gonna do out there in the world, you're gonna be judged. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about whether you should be judged or not be. It's whether you're going to be able to take that judgment or not. You know what I'm saying? That's what the people are like, oh, we shouldn't shame people. I mean, sometimes you should. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shame is, you know, some people can't take that shame. And that's what, you know, I'm not saying that we shouldn't shame, you know, we should shame everything. Like, people who are gay should not be shamed. But, like, we shouldn't respect women who are out here, you know, fucking everybody and being just boisterous and loud or whatever. Like, that's not free. That's not liberating. That's just being obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we got, yeah, we got to stop encouraging that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she's 19 years old. She's 19 years old.
And she has a video out there.
A video, and her family is embarrassed by that shit. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things I was saying too, people were saying, like, the girl, you know, we don't know what she looks like, and we didn't look at the video or whatever, you know, but people are like that she looks ugly or whatever. That she, you know, and I was saying, yo, this video, this site that,
hey, madame.
Yo, what's going on, madame? But I was saying this site that that she was featured on. I was saying, like, they go for the really not the best looking women. You know what I'm saying? They look for the women who look kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's kind of the aesthetic of the site. They're not looking for the prettiest girls. They're looking for girls who are going to give up that, you know, swing that.
Swing that neck and fucking bust it open.
Not even that. I think they're just trying to make, you know, they're just being gross. I mean, they get them at these ages. These young women be out here wilding. These young men are out here wilding. I don't know, man. This people really trying to normalize a lot of this weirdo shit. I'm happy that grandma was like, nah, fuck that, and stood her ground.
Yeah. I mean, as long as grandma around, grandma's gonna say whatever the fuck she gotta say.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's anybody's grandma. Like, that's anybody.
I just don't like how, like, this generation feel like they can just get away with whatever the fuck they want. That Misty crevice.
Oh God.
We discussing a young lady who was on a site and her family disowned her.
Yeah, she was 19. Hello, oops.
I mean, she wasn't that young. You know what I'm saying?
Still, you have a mind of your own at that point.
She was legal. You know, but like we're saying that it's a little young to get into that kind of industry.
Damn, Jay, why you gotta say it like that?
More like 1,500 because that tax. Yeah. This nigga wild.
You can be over here probably trying to be discreet and shit. This nigga just all flat out just said it all.
I mean, he could do that in the chat.
Yeah, he could. That shit is funny.
Yo, alright, yo. Like this fucking podcast is never gonna be monetized. So
that's what the homie said.
So if you ever want to support, please, there's a Cash App link in the description. We are never trying to censor what we do here. We just ain't trying to fucking flat out explicitly state what she did. You know what I'm saying? But like, yes, that's exactly what happened. She had Trish rain on her cara. You know what I'm saying? For 2 G's. Yeah. So, yep. She literally, she definitely took it to the head. So, yep.
What's going on there?
Oh.
She took it to the head? That you just said it?
Yeah, I just said she took Yo. But we gotta fucking normalize like normal shit. People be wildin'. Mm-hmm. These young women are wildin'. What will possess a 19-year-old girl to go do that for 2 G's? It's like, yo.
Not even 1,500. 1,500.
It's like they did what to you? They did what to you? She's like, oh, they mad cool though. They
mad cool. They paid my Uber.
They paid my Uber. Yeah, that's the least they could fucking do. I'm like, did they allow you to take a shower before you left, or did they leave you? You have to leave the studio and cover your throw up and whatnot. That shit is disgusting, yo.
Nasty. Bitch said if they were regular niggas, they would not be doing that to me. But you see them, they cool though. They cool though. They do this for a living.
They professionals.
They professionals. Ratchet ass bitch. And she tried to justify it by saying other women only get like $200 a night. But Jails pointed out, but that's behind closed doors and no fucking videos were made. Like, what the fuck? And I'm sure they're much older than 19.
I don't know. This whole shit, yo. I really feel like this whole... Yeah, I really feel like a lot of the sexual liberation talk really is doing a detriment to women. That doesn't liberate them. How does that empower a woman? Oh, she got paid $500 from each dude basically. To
So it was 3 guys or something like that?
Well, I don't know how many people it was.
If it was 1,500, that's 5. That's 3.
Whatever. How many? I mean, yo, hey Johnny, do you wanna do some research?
You want to do some research for us? Tell us how many dudes was in that video.
You don't have to watch the whole video. You
just
can just
count the dudes real quick.
Yeah. You go over to that website, do a quick preview, watch the preview video if they have it. I guess you can count the...
Wait, is Madame gonna do it? She said BRB.
Oh shit. She's like, hold up, I gotta see this shit. What the fuck are they talking about? Hey, oh, fuck! God damn!
Oh, she said she's grabbing it. She turned off her computer for the night and grabbing the tablet.
Oh.
That's why she said BRB.
I'm telling you to do the research for us. I don't want to see this nasty shit.
Right. Just count. Just count the dudes for us. But then we're gonna get some more time in.
Oh shit! That hit was amazing.
Oh god. I don't even know what to say. Oh my god.
Oh shit! Ah! Oh fucking knee, man. I won't be skating for a bit.
Mm-hmm. And no more at night either.
Yep. Night starts at fucking 3, so no more skating after fucking 3. I hope this shit don't fuck up my whole knee and my limp. I gotta give a limp. It's called ghetto something.
I just sold my ass too. That ass.
It's ghetto, you know. We're gonna
when you feed.
It rhymes with stiletto staggers. That's what it rhymes with. So the first word is ghetto, and it rhymes with stiletto staggers. So Johnny, go do the research. Come back and tell us what you found.
He's gonna come back with his eyes bleeding.
He's gonna be like, I saw that shit, now you have to see it too. Stiletto.
It's not, it rhymes with stiletto staggers. Batman never has to deal with this shit. I swear.
Some bullshit. He was like, alright. He was like, oh! He was like, which video is it? I don't know which one it would have been. They've been talking about it the last couple of days, so I'm pretty sure it would have been. Yep. But that's what these women are proud of. I just think it's I don't know. I just think this whole fucking why do people gotta be so oversexed? You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy. Like, sex is such an easy thing to get. What is everybody's fucking obsession with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ, 2 G's for that?
Mm-hmm.
After taxes, oh my lord, like, you could have just gotten a job, like,
For real.
A good enough job would have paid you.
Any money bet that 2 G's is gone already.
Yo.
Because she thought she was balling.
She went and got her nails did, hair did, everything did, probably to get treached out all over again for free. That shit is. It's horrible. Her family was in tears, bro.
crying and shit. Big brother sad and all fucked.
I mean, shit. What kind? Yo, first off, and nobody was questioning why the brother and all that. Like, what? Why the fuck you visiting get StilettoStaggers.com?
And why'd you click on your sister's video?
Like, how'd you know your sister was on Stiletto Staggers? Hey, which family member found it? Yo, Idiocracy is like a fucking documentary now. Like, that shit ain't. Yo, the world really has turned that fucking dumb. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This shit is so crazy. Oh nah, that's how they found. Somebody found it, and they told the mom. Yo, the grandma was like, "Yo, get our family's name out your fucking. You have bought dishonor."
I die, bro.
They would have.
Remember the grandmother was saying that she had told the cousin to show her the video when he didn't want to show her the video.
So the grandma saw it too.
Grandma saw it too. Probably the cousin is the one who found it.
They would have told her to commit seppuku, but bitch was already stabbed enough. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Sword eating ass bitch. The fucking worst.
Oh no.
This shit is horrible, yo. Yo, imagine your grandma found out you was hoeing about because there's a
and
video.
then watch your video too.
And fucking disgust and anger.
Oh my god. That's horrible.
Yo, she lucky grandma ain't whoop her ass.
Right. Fucking ragged her ass from fucking room to room, banging her head up against each floor.
Nah, grandma OD'd on her though. She put all that shit. She aired her dirty laundry out on Facebook.
She didn't air her dirty laundry out.
I mean, she did it herself, and then grandma responded.
Right.
Yeah.
She did that whole shit by her goddamn self.
Hey, that's how these women are. They can do bad all by themselves.
I can do bad all by myself.
No, that shit is crazy.
So then do bad all by yourself then.
Oh my lord. Yeah. What the fuck is going on? You have people getting crushed in fucking whale song concerts. Yo, Travis Scott's music be sounding like fucking whale songs sometimes. You can't lie.
Oh my god. Hey.
Word. Fed her, nursed her, bought her shit. That was her baby girl. And now her baby girl getting tossed around like a fucking. Yo. Bruh. I don't know what the fuck some of these women are trying to prove. What the fuck their motive is. That's ridiculous.
No, we should switch this. This has been the same.
Oh shit, it's been the same loop for the entire
for 2
time.
hours.
Oh shit, guys, I'm sorry.
Savage.
Didn't give you the other loops, B.
You gotta do more of these.
More loop B's.
Oh, I was saying gotta do a sunset one now.
You
Like how the sunset
You
looks
shush.
now. Don't tell me to shush.
Ah, shush.
Shush.
Don't hit me.
Hit you.
That's just abusing me. And I'm already injured.
Oh, it's not ghetto bangers.
It's Stiletto Staggers. Ghetto.
What rhymes with staggers that starts with a G?
Yeah. AKA ratchet retchers.
What is another word for retching?
Dry heaving.
Can I get a vowel? An A.
Let's see.
Oh, got you.
What?
That's what he wrote. I'm on the chat on my phone.
Oh.
Got you.
Yeah, well, that woman is, yo, what the fuck? This world is just insane. You have that people, you have all these girls on, doing BRB. You know, be like, oh no!
Oh no! Remember your task is to count how many dudes are in the video.
Yeah.
Count the dudes.
They asked her all types of fucked up shit too.
Nigga said you gonna make your mama proud.
It's make your mama's proud time.
Proud time. Oh Jesus.
Like mom's like, oh, I should have swallowed you or even thrown you up like you did there in that fucking movie scene, you dumb bitch.
Throw you up like you did there.
Fucking disgusting.
Jesus.
You know what would be crazy? Imagine she got a boyfriend. She don't do none of that stuff for her boyfriend.
Oy.
You say this goddamn bitch.
Goddamn bitch.
Yeah, bitch. You're friendly bitch.
My God.
But it's basically like how it is for some of these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy. It's just like, yo, people in modern society are fucking nuts. Like, she would literally tell me to pay her over there back. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got her shit. They cool, so she got her shit smacked like that. Know what I mean? Like, okay. Camera on. She's like, yo, bitches get smacked every day.
Bitches get smacked every day.
This fucking Brooklyn ass bitch.
Bitches get smacked.
Hey, she wouldn't have let them smack her shit like that, but they professionals.
That's the only reason why they did it.
That shit was insane, yo. It's like, wow, you have no self-respect.
I can't believe Jerry really took that long to figure out what it was.
But he coming back and he was like, how did your empirical research go, Johnny? So many.
Oh my God.
He said, was it equal to or less than the members of Wu-Tang? A little bit less than, but almost about.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Horrible, Johnny.
That's
Yep.
funny.
Yep. So yeah, she's probably, yeah.
A watermelon helmet? Fucking watermelon helmet. Madam came back like, what the fuck did I walk into?
Yo, and then, but this is crazy because like those women signed up for it,
Mm-hmm.
and some women tapped out and did not get paid, but they went through all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, most of it. I guess at the end they're like, no, we can't do this, you can't, and they didn't get paid. Yo, I'm like, imagine you're with a girl who does some shit like that, right? It ends up on video, right? Now imagine you end up with a girl who ended up not getting on video, but still went through with it. Like, wouldn't that be even worse? Because, like, she didn't get paid, but she still got, like, tossed around, like...
It's still on video, but they can still release if they want to.
Yeah. That's female empowerment.
I feel so empowered.
These women are fucking insane. Like, niggas who really disrespect, like... Remember when Albert and Preach were reacting to the fucking, those two white girl porn stars?
Mm.
And then the girl was talking about how, like, there was a scene where, like, when she went home, she was, like, crying after. And she was like... But it's just like... But you still did the scene.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like... You still signed a waiver, you did all that nasty shit, and you knew what was like, you know what was happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, oh, she was crying in the shower afterward, and it's just like, no one's gonna see that though. Everybody's gonna see you saying yeah,
saying yeah
on video. So it's just like, so like, what the fuck? Like, what message are you sending? And so they're sitting there, they're like, oh, there needs to be more feminist porn, you know, whatever. And it's just like, but nobody wants to watch, like, softcore bullshit, I guess. But then there's also these fucking crazy people that are, like, into, like, weird shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck, man.
He said, I don't know about all the Wu-Tang, but Jizzle was there.
He said, diversify your balls, nigga. Wu-Tang. Oh, Jesus. There you go. Yeah, so she had basically a whole basketball team, you know, smack her as she affectionately dumped it.
Oh, no.
The worst.
It's horrible.
This is what people brag about.
That's what people brag about. Jesus Christ.
Next thing you know, there's gonna be a fucking video of some girl getting ran through at the fucking actual concert. That's gonna be the next video that's up.
Oh no.
Crowd surge? Question mark. Bitch gets ran through an Astroworld concert.
Right, that's the crowd surge.
Yes.
That's the crowd surge.
I
get it ran through.
That joke like that. Talk about Battle Royale. Anyway.
What the fuck song is that, Jay?
What? Watermelon Sugar.
Right, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck, bro? Oh, Jesus, my knee. Holy hell.
She just asked you how it was.
Not that great. It's in pain right now.
You should compress it.
I think I need some medication.
I'm gonna go get some water.
Some water.
Some water and some Advil.
Get me some pain pills here.
Ew.
My knee hurts.
Sorry.
I'm
I'm smacking you with a bag. I'm sorry.
smacking me, but you're professional.
I'm professional.
Yo, that shit is ridiculous.
The only reason why.
My fucking knee hurts, but I'm okay.
He's getting better though. He has more motion.
I don't know. I don't know if I should go get X-rayed. I mean, I feel like that's a little much.
They're probably just gonna tell you that
you got a bad sperm. And
then
they'll spend all this fucking money.
Yeah, just for them to tell you you got a sperm.
All I know is that when I get back on this shit, I gotta go fucking hard and train, because my fucking leg like literally saved itself. If I was a weaker man, if I didn't skate and shit like that and do what I did, my knee would have been done. I would have been on the floor.
Would have been out of the socket. Wouldn't have been able to stay in.
Yeah, man. Oh. What the fuck?
What are you talking about, Jared?
But the Ross version.
Depressed Ross. Hi. Watermelon sugar, depressed Ross. Hi.
What the? Oh, nah. You don't know? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, nigga, we don't know.
Don't know what you're talking about. Watermelon sugar high? What are you talking about? Rick Ross in One Direction? Is this a Mandela Effect?
Right.
The fuck is that?
Rick Ross in One Direction, nigga.
Yo, these niggas is making music together, bro. Yo, we just live under a rock.
No, this is a different universe. I'm telling you. All the Mandela effects are all real. They just exist in different universes. So right now, all the universes is coinciding in one. We're just coming together. That's what's happening. It's all real. Britney Spears had a headset on.
The Statue of Liberty has a giant heart inside of it.
And you can still go to the top.
There's a tendril inside the Washington Monument that's being watched by the Lincoln Looker at the Lincoln Memorial, and it keeps it in check.
And I'm about to go get some more water.
It's 11:11.
Make a wish.
Oh, it's 10:26. But I'm saying the date is 11:11. Oh. There's gonna be no more night skateboarding for me because I got hurt. What the hell, man? It's spooky outside. The wind is howling. That shit with Britney Spears is some crazy shit. Her dad fucked her whole shit up. And people don't like Justin Timberlake too, I guess, because of it. I guess that's why nobody fucks with him now. They're like, no, Justin. I think one of the dudes from NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys be dressed up like wait, what fucking rapper was it? Me and Madam were laughing about this shit. This motherfucker was dressed up like Teddy Riley. That's a Mandela effect for us. When the fuck did... Oh, my leg, my knee. pain. My fucking board got totaled. That shit was bullshit. Bullshit. I'm gonna have to buy a new skateboard. I'm not gonna be skating until it gets warm. Especially with this injury. I can barely fucking walk right now. I'm too accident prone. Saw someone called them Kodak White. What? You been looking like an island boy. And it be like, wagwan. But you better keep that gun. Island boy. Yo, in your Halloween candy, did you get any almond joys? or I think almond joy is the only one that fits. They're industry plants. they look like plants. Their fucking hair. Palm tree looking boy. Yeah, palm tree looking boy. Yeah, the island.
600 milligrams.
600 milligram Advils.
Put your hand that way.
Wow.
I'll go tinkle.
Them niggas be freestyling like ass. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. TikTok is the devil. I'm too old to be on that shit. TikTok is so weird to me. Like, people be fucking lip syncing to like random fucking audio clips. It's weird as shit. The musically aspect, like, you know, because like TikTok used to be musically. That shit is weird as shit. Like, niggas be making way too much of a fuss about themselves and just doing weirdo shit. I can't be dancing in front of a camera like every fucking day doing some weird ass challenge. Yo, I was telling Crystal the other day, like, because you start to see TikTok videos everywhere. They're just not on TikTok. They're also on Instagram, on Facebook. They're being shared in Reels and stuff like that. And I realize there's a lot of TikToks where, like, women are really just thirst trapping, but they're, like, trying to do it in a wholesome way where, like, oh, decorating for Christmas. But somehow, like, you know, Shorty's with her kid, but somehow Shorty still has found a way to like make her ass the focal point of every single shot of the TikTok. I'm like, I thought you were decorating with your kids. Like, get the fuck off the TikTok shit. You know, like. But then again, I guess there's different ways to look at the different social media shits. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck TikTok is for. Right? Instagram is so you could feel bad about yourself. Twitter is so you can get into arguments. And Facebook is so you can be embarrassed by your older family members.
Crashing onto my face. She said the tablet keeps crashing onto her face.
I like the educational stuff is cool when somebody tells you about like different shit.
Use a tablet to crash on your face. That's educational. How not to use a tablet?
Like, it's crazy. Like, yo, and I'm seeing so many pictures, like, because you know how, like, there's that one dude that, like, It's on my Instagram. I'm poking you.
Wow.
You know, like the dude that's on my Instagram that I follow, that he like likes all my posts, but he's always like posting pictures of girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many pictures of girls I've seen that are like they're turned around. Why? How has this become a pose? Girls are literally doing the porn fucking cover where they're spreading their ass cheeks as they turn around.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, how the fuck did this become a pose? Like, yo, listen, ladies. If you take a picture with your mans and you turn around and hold each side of your ass cheeks, right, as if you're spreading your cheeks like you fucking pinky, right? Don't be mad when your man punch you upside your head, right? Like, what the fuck are you doing, right? What do you think this is? We're not fucking shooting the cover for fucking, you know, big booty bitch number 7. Have a modicum of some fucking respect. What the fuck? How the fuck? Yo, if I see another 20-year-old girl turned around.
I can't. Interesting. This is for me, not for the gram.
Yo, bro, I've seen a.
He's probably about to go scroll through Instagram right now.
Yo, there was a fucking picture of a couple. Dude is standing next to his girl, and his girl is dead, turned around with her ass towards the camera, and she got her hands on each side, like. I guess
ass cheek.
Yeah, I guess what would you call this? This part right here. This part where you're like your butt cheek, like the bottom of your butt cheek.
Yeah, the bottom butt, the bottom of your butt. Yeah.
Yeah, she dead ass like she had a strip club, like spreading her cheeks. like it's dead ass like the cover of you know, like she wants the little staggers. You know what I'm saying?
Like she wants the little staggers.
Like yo, bro, like yo, who the fuck?
Ghetto Booties 76 Volume 3 Part 2. That's a spread.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like, you know,
booty cleavage.
Like, yeah. Yeah, like she on the cover of motherfucking Bubble Bounds BBW's fucking Volume 4. Get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you doing? What are you, I've seen, bro, this shit kills me because I'm like, how is this a pose? Like, this is not, bro, it's like, it's like you're clearly doing some type of something. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no regular, like, photo pose. This is not an IG photo, like, oh my lord. Hopefully you're getting paid $2,000 for the scene. They out there wilding with the yeeks. Like, what's going on out here? Hey, yo, listen. I'm not saying that women can't take pictures like that, but this shit should not be, like, prevalent. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, oh, this is a freaky picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, every girl, like, what is, alright. I don't know what the fuck is up with these women, these young men, because these young men be fucking falling for it.
Yeah.
A girl only gotta show a little bit.
Not the yeeks.
Bro, these niggas is fucking ridiculous. These niggas, girls only gotta show a little bit of whatever, and niggas just go crazy.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of kids do be on TikTok.
Yeah, and a lot of fucking shit on TikTok be hypersexual. The way they fucking portray young women, that shit is crazy. That's one of the reasons I don't like to be on that shit. Like Cause like everything on the For You and probably like on the Explore pages would be like young people, you know what I'm saying? And like I'm not trying to see like a young like yo you see like young girl will be on there and she like not wearing a bra dancing and it's just like this is fucking weird.
Yeah.
So it's like now it's like you know it wouldn't be prevalent, you know what I'm saying? Because like of course as you fucking like
I'm happy nothing like that's ever popped up on my shit.
Stuff like that wouldn't pop up on my shit. Like I would see it like pop up.
Like other, people like talking about it.
People pop it like people sharing it through other avenues. Like I've seen like TikTok videos other people have shared through their pages and stuff like that.
The shit that mostly pops up on my TikTok,
like nail stuff and
not even nails. It's mostly fucking animal videos. That's how I bumped into the what the fuck bird and all these other animal videos. The fucking cat with the harness. He was not happy. He fucking had a little tantrum.
I haven't looked at TikTok forever, so I don't know what the fuck.
Oh my god, my TikTok like videos.
Yeah.
Like videos on TikTok is mostly animal videos.
I think a lot of my TikTok videos is like New York shit.
The ones that you've liked?
Like if you pull up my TikTok, like it'll be like some of the people I follow and like some New York ass videos. You know what I'm saying? But then you can also go to the Explore page to see other TikToks that like don't come up in your feed. You know, because they can try to push something else to you. You know what I'm saying?
My dad, did you check out that channel I sent you?
I just
Girl
think this
with
was
the dogs channel.
What? Oh, girl with the dog?
Yeah, I sent her that channel. I was like, I think you would think this is adorable. We love watching that channel. Thank you.
Wow.
Likewise, a loopy in the tab beating her up.
Well, I'm about to call it a night too because I just took some Advil, so eventually that's gonna start taking effect, and I'm gonna be over here and get all sleepy and stuff. So we're gonna call it a night. Just I guess today's takeaways. Don't go to a Travis Scott concert.
Don't go to a Travis Scott
for a very long time.
Believe in all Mandela effects. And don't be a 19-year-old Trish.
Yep.
Yeah.
So be safe out there. So, yep. Alright.
Believe in all Mandela effects.
Every Mandela effect.
It's real. It just exists in a different universe.
Doctor Strange has. This is all a very elaborate marketing stunt by Sony for the Spider-Man movies, and it's fucked up our entire reality. This is also like a co-production with the Matrix 4, and everything's fucked up now, and that and Metaverse too, with the whole fucking Facebook VR Metaverse bullshit. It all ties together. See you on the other side.
I'm Diamond.
I'm Zane.